What's going on, guys, and welcome back to Go Mania with me, Calvin. I hope you're all doing well. Now, in today's video, I'm not going to be talking about Raw and SmackDown. Not had time to make a video about that, but I want to talk about the upcoming pay-per-view, which is called Clash of Champions, for the SmackDown brand. So here are my predictions for you all. So I'm going to only do this quickly. But we're going to start off with the pre-show match, which is Mojo Rawley against Zack Ryder, his former tag team partner. As we all know, was it over 2 weeks ago, Mojo Rawley turned heel against Zack Ryder. We all thought it was going to be Zack Ryder turning heel on Mojo Rawley. But no, they teased us, WWE, and it was Mojo Rawley. And we hadn't seen him in a match, you know, this week. So this will be the first time they're going to match against each other since Mojo turned heel on Zack. In my opinion, it is a pre-show match when you look at it. I'm going to predict a Mojo Rawley win, and the reason for that is he needs momentum, and I feel he could be a very good heel. He could go for a title, maybe the US title, maybe the WWE Championship. I'm saying it, you know, the way WWE book wrestlers and how they book matches and stuff. So I'm going to go for, he needs the momentum, Mojo, so I'm going to go for a Mojo win in this match. Next up, we got the Bludgeon Brothers against Breezango. Now this is the first time they're going to go against each other with a new gimmick that the Luke and Eric have now got. You know, as we knew, I kind of got behind it a bit, this story with Breezango and the Ascension. Trying to find out who attacked Breezango and this detective sort of thing going on, this story. I kind of was 50-50 about it. Went on quite a bit, and I got bored of it. It's going to be interesting because this is Luke and Eric's, you know, new gimmick, the debut of it. First time they're going to fight someone who's on the main roster, because they've been fighting local competitors, ECW wrestler with his tag team partner. But I'm going to go for that. Like I said, with Mojo Rawley and Zack Ryder, they would need to build momentum as well, and I'd love to see them go far and get the tag team championships on SmackDown, the Bludgeon Brothers, because they're very talented and I love them together. Because when they were in the Wyatt family, when they were together as a tag team, Luke and Eric, they were very dominant and strong, and you could really get behind them as really good, you know, maybe tag team champions one day. Now hopefully that's very soon. I'm going to go for the Bludgeon Brothers to win this. They need momentum to build up for where WWE will take them. So I'm going to go for the Bludgeon Brothers to pick up the win. Charlotte versus Natalya for the SmackDown Women's Championship. I'm kind of getting bored of this feud. I really am, and you know, I'd love to see someone like Becky Lynch. I mean, she's not been the SmackDown Women's Champ for a hell of a long time, and she is so talented. She really is, Becky Lynch. And I like Natalya, but I'm not a fan of her. I'm especially not a fan of her as a heel, in my opinion. And I wouldn't mind her turning back into a face, because we could do a few face turns at the minute, because we're getting quite a few heel turns, I'm sure, in both Raw and SmackDown. And but I think and I hope that Charlotte will retain the championship. I've got a feeling the Riot Squad, I think they're called, Ruby Riott, Liv Morgan and Sarah Logan, will probably, you know, get involved in this match. And I love to see Natalya just disappear from this title picture now, and to see Ruby Riott versus Charlotte for the SmackDown Women's Championship, see a feud go into the next pay-per-view as well. And I can see Ruby defeating Charlotte for the belt. I'd love that so much. Be a far more interesting feud than the one with Natalya at the minute. Could Carmella get involved with this Money in the Bank? I mean, I couldn't give a crap about it now, to be honest with you. I've got bored of that. I mean, that could be a failed cash-in as well. You think about Baron Corbin, I'll get to that in a minute, in his match. But I think those were two in particular who I didn't really want to get the Money in the Bank briefcase. I think WWE are just messing things about them. They really are messing things about. But I'm going to go for a Charlotte win in this match. The Usos against the New Day, against Chad Gable and Shelton Benjamin, against Rusev and Aiden English. Those 4 tag teams will be going against each other for the Usos SmackDown Tag Team Championship belts. You know, this is going to be good. I love it. Like, it's like a fatal 4-way tag team match. I think that's what you would call it. This is very interesting, and the 2 teams in particular who I'd love to see pick up the belts, I've just got a feeling the Usos will retain them, but the 2 I'd love to see win them are the team of Shelton Benjamin and Chad Gable, and Rusev and Aiden English. Now, Rusev and Aiden English's tag team is a very funny one, a very weird one. I love the whole Happy Rusev Day, and you got Aiden English singing in as well. I'd love to see them win. It's a weird tag team. It's a weird tag team, Rusev and Aiden English. It really is. It's like looking at Cesaro and Sheamus and stuff. That's a weird tag team as well. But I think I can get behind this one more than the Sheamus and Cesaro tag team. I think this is really likeable, in my opinion. Rusev and Aiden English, their tag team, and it's fun to watch, and they're really good chemistry, in my opinion. I like to see Shelton Benjamin and Chad Gable win on the other hand as well. But who knows who will win? But I'm hoping one of those 2 tag teams will become the new SmackDown Tag Team Champs. Next up, we got the US title on the line, and it's the current champion Baron Corbin against Dolph Ziggler, the show-off, and the glorious one, Bobby Roode. Now, where do I see this going? I think it's very exciting to see a triple threat for the US title. I'm so hoping that Baron Corbin doesn't stay the current champ at the end of the night. I hope he's still not the US champ. I'd rather see, we'll get to Bobby Roode first and then Dolph Ziggler, but I'd rather see actually Dolph Ziggler win it, to be honest with you. But the 2, with Bobby Roode, I think I'd rather see him go for the WWE Championship on SmackDown. I feel that would be glorious. Dolph Ziggler, in my opinion, since he's turned heel, was it January this year? I mean, you know, it's nearly a year, and they've not really, besides, you know, Money in the Bank briefcase match, and they didn't have him win that. It was Baron Corbin. We all know what happened then after that. But with Dolph Ziggler, I feel like he needs this, and I really hope WWE have booked him to win it. I hope they've booked him to become the new US champ on Sunday. I really hope so, please. He deserves it, and he's been saying as well, I don't know if rumours or not, but saying he's not happy in the position that he's, you know, in at the minute with how they're treating him, WWE and everything like that. And, you know, very outspoken, you know. I don't know if he said much but, you know, putting his job on the line when he's saying this stuff, but it's good to get you how you feel, because I feel sorry for him. He's so talented. He really is so talented. To think he was just on top of the world one time a few years ago when he was with AJ Lee and Big E Langston for the, well, was it the World Heavyweight Championship before it was merged together. And then he cashed in on Alberto Del Rio one time, you know, and they became, you know, the new champ. It's shocking. I mean, he's so talented. He really is. So I'm really hoping, I'm a prediction for Dolph Ziggler. I'd be happy Bobby Roode to win it, but I'd prefer Dolph Ziggler to become the new US champ, and I love that so much. So Dolph Ziggler to win, in my opinion. So the next match we have got is the team of Randy Orton and Shinsuke Nakamura against Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. But there's 2 things I want to talk about. There will be 2 refs in this match, Shane McMahon and Daniel Bryan, and also Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens' jobs will be on the line, so if they lose, they're fired. So they won't go to Raw. As far as I know, they will be fired from WWE, but I can see where this probably will go with Daniel Bryan becoming the ref now. And we all know it's probably going to go. Daniel Bryan could turn heel, because you know, he's not been happy with Shane's decisions and how he's been treating both Kevin and Sami in the story. It's part of the story, and also as well, they've been, if you saw it as well, Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn wearing the yep, you know, similar to the yes, yes, yes as Daniel Bryan wore, especially in his time with the Yes movement from years ago against the Authority in that story, which is quite kind of funny to look at as well. But in my opinion, it's just shown here, isn't it? It's that Owens and Sami Zayn are going to win. But we're going to cheat. Daniel Bryan get involved. Heel turn. Who knows? It's obvious it looks like that. I could be completely wrong. Could go the other way. Who knows? But I very much doubt it, in my opinion. So I'm going to go for Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn to win it. And the last match of the night will be for the WWE Championship belt. And it is between the current WWE Champion, AJ Styles, against Jinder Mahal. And I just wish this feud would end already. You know, I just want Jinder Mahal out of the title picture. We got the Singh brothers back at Jinder's side. I just hope that AJ Styles is still the champion by the end of the night. I haven't got much to say about this match. I just want this feud, just like the Charlotte and Natalya feud, just to end. There's other better entertaining opponents for AJ. I mean, come on. I mean, this is why WWE is losing ratings. I mean, come on. AJ Styles to retain. I'm hoping, please. Right guys, those were my predictions for this Sunday's Clash of Champions pay-per-view. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Please share, and also please subscribe. Really do appreciate it. And I shall see you guys next video. Enjoy Clash of Champions. Bye bye.